Germany was not only the industrial engine of Europe, but for decades one of the most dominant industrial powers in the world. Throughout the second half of the 20th century, the German economic model became a symbol of reliability, efficiency, precision, and superior engineering. The label, Made in Germany, was more than a simple phrase. It represented a global guarantee of durability, quality, and technological confidence. After World War II, Germany rose from ruins with astonishing speed, experiencing what came to be known as the Wirtschaftswunder, the economic miracle. With its world-class automotive industry, advanced machinery sector, powerful chemical companies, and technologically sophisticated manufacturing system, Germany quickly became a global role model. However, no era of dominance lasts forever. Even the strongest industrial giants can be shaken when technology evolves, global competition intensifies, energy systems shift, and demographic realities change. The crisis Germany faces today is not a temporary slowdown. It is a deep, multi-layered structural collapse shaped by energy dependence, technological stagnation, political indecision, demographic decline, and a rapidly changing world economy. To understand how Germany reached this point, we must look not only at recent events, but also at the historical foundations of its economic model and how that model failed to adapt to a new era. When World War II ended, Germany was a shattered country. Its cities had been destroyed, infrastructure was broken, and millions of people were struggling to survive. Yet within a remarkably short time, the nation rebuilt itself, supported by the Marshall Plan, American capital, and the skill of German engineers. The economic miracle transformed Germany into a global powerhouse. Its model was simple but extremely effective. High-quality manufacturing, export-driven industrial growth, a disciplined workforce, strong unions and social stability, specialization in mid- and high-technology industries. For decades, this model functioned flawlessly. German machines, cars, chemicals, and industrial equipment dominated world markets. Germany became the unquestioned economic leader of Europe and a pillar of global stability. But in the 21st century, the world began changing rapidly, while Germany's model stayed the same. 2. The energy shock. Germany's industrial heart stopped beating. For many years, German industry relied heavily on cheap Russian natural gas. This gas served as the lifeblood of factories across the country, sustaining the chemical giants, metal producers, automotive suppliers, and energy-intensive heavy industries. Low energy costs kept German products competitive and allowed plants to run at full capacity. But then came three monumental strategic mistakes. Germany shut down its nuclear power plants, a politically driven decision that removed one of the country's most reliable energy sources, an early, unplanned transition to renewable energy. While green energy grew, it could not provide stable, large-scale power for heavy industry, a dangerous dependence on Russian gas. The Ukraine war abruptly cut this lifeline, sending shockwaves through the economy. Germany suddenly found itself trapped by extremely high energy prices. Entire sectors, especially chemicals, metals, and heavy industry, began to suffocate under rising costs. Many factories either reduced production, shut down entirely, or relocated to countries with cheaper energy like the United States, China, India, and Eastern Europe. For the first time in decades, the industrial heart of Germany started to lose its rhythm. As the world moved toward electric vehicles, artificial intelligence, battery technology, automation, and semiconductor production, Germany remained focused on traditional strengths, particularly internal combustion engines. For generations, German automotive firms built the best engines on Earth. Their engineering excellence was unmatched. But when the global auto industry changed direction almost overnight, Germany was caught unprepared. While German manufacturers celebrated precision mechanics, the rest of the world moved on. China became the global leader in batteries and electric vehicles. The United States surged ahead in software, AI, and autonomous driving. South Korea and Japan advanced rapidly in EV technology. German companies found themselves defending a technology that was becoming obsolete. Today, many of the electric cars on European roads come from China, a reality that puts enormous pressure on Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes. The same vulnerability is visible in semiconductors, robotics, digital technology, and biotechnology. Germany has unmatched mechanical engineering skills, but modern competition is shaped by software, chips, and innovation speed, areas where Germany has fallen behind. Germany is aging rapidly. Each year, the working age population decreases while the number of retirees grows. This creates a severe imbalance, a shortage of engineers, a lack of technicians, insufficient skilled workers, increasing pressure on social systems. Germany tried to fill this gap through immigration, but most newcomers do not possess the specialized technical skills required by the industrial sector. As a result, factories struggle to maintain production, and key industries face chronic labor shortages. Demography is destiny, and Germany's demographic future is alarming. In recent years, Germany has been governed by broad coalition governments that struggled to agree on a unified long-term industrial strategy. As global competition intensified and industries demanded rapid reforms, German politics became slower, more bureaucratic, and more divided. Key problems include slow decision-making, excessive regulation, conflicts between green policies and industrial needs, delayed reforms, an unattractive investment environment. Many German companies now openly state that investing in Germany no longer makes economic sense. The 21st century is no longer a world dominated by a few Western industrial powers. China, India, South Korea, and the United States have reshaped global economic power. Germany has lost ground in almost every strategic sector. China is now Germany's most powerful industrial rival, and in many sectors, its superior. The United States is attracting German companies with huge subsidies and cheap energy. Eastern European countries offer cheaper labor and lighter regulation. Germany is no longer the unchallenged industrial champion. It has become one of many competitors, and one that is increasingly struggling. Germany's crisis cannot be explained by a single cause. It is a convergence of multiple structural vulnerabilities: an energy system crisis, a failure to adapt to technological change, a shrinking and aging workforce, a political system unable to act quickly, intensifying global competition. All of these forces are pushing Germany toward a slow but unmistakable industrial decline. If Germany cannot reinvent itself by embracing new technologies, reforming its energy system, and rebuilding its industrial strength, it risks becoming a weaker, more dependent, and less influential economic power in the coming decades. This is not just a temporary downturn, it is a historic crossroads. The future of Germany's economy, the future of Europe, and perhaps even the balance of global industry will depend on whether Germany can rebuild itself for a new era. And now, as the echoes of the past fade, as the machines slow, and as the old model trembles, Germany stands at the edge of a new chapter, a chapter not written by tradition, but by transformation, not shaped by comfort, but by courage, not led by what Germany once was, but by what it dares to become. Every crisis is a crossroads, every decline hides a chance to rise, and every nation, even the greatest, must choose whether to hold on to the past or step boldly into the future. Germany has rebuilt itself once before. It can do it again, if it's willing to innovate, if it's willing to adapt, if it's willing to lead. Not yesterday's world, but tomorrow's, because the story of a nation is never over. It only waits for those brave enough to write the next line.